The criticism is what do you do if you closed all prisons and police tomorrow, with
Tomorrow.
The thing with abolitionist philosophy is that we believe in working our way towards that target consensually as a society. But the thing is that it needs to be set as a target in our view. So we want to abolish prisons. Okay, well, what does that require? Then it's working through all of those steps to do that. And so, you're talking about the Christchurch shooter, for example. Firstly, in this world where prisons are abolished, we wouldn't have people like that because we would have this completely decolonized society where hate is not farmed in the way that it is, where it's not mainstreamed in the way that it is. I mean, look at the president of the United States, for goodness sakes, and just look at the genocide of Gaza. Just look at mainstream narratives around that genocide. Hate is super mainstreamed in our society. I wouldn't be surprised if we had more terrorist attacks against otherized communities, against Muslims, against people like myself, in fact, against Māori, because of this government and the way that they're normalizing such hatred. So firstly, in this society, you're highly unlikely to have that kind of violence express itself in that way. But of course, you will always have people who have issues. Always, always, always. And so in the scenarios where we have people who do commit violent acts against others, in a world where we have abolished prisons, what do we do with those people? I'm more than comfortable with going there. I think we should absolutely remove them from the ability to harm others. No question about that. If someone is a harm to themselves or others, we do need to stop that. But we need to do it with compassion. Regardless of how horrific this person is, we need to do it with compassion because we believe in upholding the dignity of each and every single human being. If we need to separate them from society, look at some Scandinavian models. Look at putting them in really beautiful, flourishing households where they have chores, where they have to do gardening, where they're, embracing in rituals with each other. We can come up with our own models here. We have Te Ao Māori to lean on. And Te Ao Māori does have solutions. They do have examples. They're crying out for government funding. So in terms of us being prison abolitionists, all we're really saying is that we want that funding to start going there. We want those programs to begin right now. We want us to start those alternatives today, immediately.